Good evening, this is Reg Jones coming to you live from the Marriott Wine Tasting Room with a report on the vintages 2002, 2004, and 2005. Well, we have some good news and some bad news from the Marriott Wine Tasting Room as we went across the spectrum of vintages that were available to us. So, let's start with the earliest one, the 2002. Vintage 2002, a lovely Meridian, I'm sure, at its time, and actually it appears to be the last vintage where Marriott used a real cork, was unfortunately falling apart and tasted like vinegar. So I decided to move on and see how the 2004s had cellared. Well, as you can see, I went through various 2004s to see how they were doing, and across the board, none of them had held up to the cellaring. Unfortunately, they all fell apart, which meant that I had to pour them out and start all over. But luckily enough, by the time that we moved on to the 2005 Meridian, we found that, in fact, Marriott had hit a home run. Or at least we now know that only 5 years should be the time in which you keep a Marriott red wine. So, coming to you live from the Marriott Wine Room, this is Reg Jones saying, cheers.